All right, so again, this is section 4. Okay, on lesson 16, it says add areas. So we're adding areas again. Okay, now it says find the area of the shape. Okay, what do I need? What do you think I need to do first? I have to split it so I can have two rectangles, right? So I'm going to split it like this because the rectangle I already have length times width, right? So what's the length, the area for this one right here? Remember, area is length times width. So what's the length for this one right here? Yeah, what is it? So what's 2 times 6? 12. Okay. Since I divided this length, okay, I don't need the 6 already because I have the length and width for this square already. What's that? 4 times 5, which is 20. And then what do I do after that? Okay, the lesson says adding areas, right? So I found the area of both shapes. Now I need to add them. Okay, so 20 plus 12. 0 plus 2 is 2, and then 2 plus 1 is 3. So the area of the whole thing is how much? 32 inches square. Okay, so here's an example that they have. It says, look how you could show your work by breaking apart the shape into 3 rectangles. They broke apart this one to 5 times 10, and then the little one, it was 5 times 4, okay? And then the other big one was also 5 times 10. And then they multiplied all 3 areas to find the area, and then they added all areas together, okay? You're not going to have anything as complicated as this on the test tomorrow, so don't worry. All right? Go and do number 1 for me, and then we'll go over it. It says find the area of the shaded below. You do it 2 ways. Go ahead and count all the squares, obviously, right? Okay, but also find the area for one, and then find the area for the other, and then add both areas together. So I mean, you'll find the area for this one right here. Okay, find the area for that one, and then find the area for this one, and then add the areas together. That's one strategy. The other strategy for this one in particular is just counting all the squares. Okay, so do it both ways. All right, so what's the area of the shape just by counting all the squares? 15. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, that's 15 then. 15 feet square. Okay, all right, so let's see if we did it the other way. So if it's a perfect square, if the length is 3 feet, what's the width? 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 feet as well. So what would be the area for the square, the green one? 9, because area is length times width, so it'll be 3 times 3, which is 9. Okay. Now, what's the area for the red one? I have the length is 2, right? The width is 3. What's 2 times 3 then? 6. 2 times 3. So what's 2 times 3 again? 6. Good. Because for some reason I heard 5. Okay, and then what do I do next? I found the area for the green one. Okay, I found the area for the red one. And what's next? Add the area. So I'm adding 9 plus 6. So what's 9 plus 6? Which is 15. Everly?
I did 3 times 2 equals 6 plus 6 plus 3 equals 9. So 9 plus 6 equals 15.
Okay, I'm good. Now, there's also another way to do it, okay, is if I added both lengths right here, so it's 3 plus 2?
3 plus 2 equals 5.
5. And then the width is what? 3. So 5 times 3 is 15. It's another way to do that, okay? Now, for number 2, it says Seth uses 1-inch square tiles to build the shape below, okay? Shown below. What is the total area of Seth's shape? Yes. Since he used 1-inch square tiles, I can't just count all the squares, correct? But let's go ahead and break apart the shapes. Here's one. Okay. What's the width? Sorry, the width. 3. What's the length? 2. So what would be the area for that? 2 times 3 or 3 times 2 is 6. So we got that for this one. Okay. All right, let's do the length of this. Whoops, my bad. All right. So what would be the length? 4. What would be the width? 2. Whoops. So then my multiplication equation would be what? 4 times 2, which is 8. And then what do I do next? Add the area. So I'm going to add this area, which is 8, plus this area, which is 6. Which is how much? 14. Okay. Okay, this one I don't like at all. So let's skip it because we're gonna go. There's a couple of problems that are not as complicated as this. Okay, but we can do this one. Okay, go ahead and do number 4 for me. Preston, how'd you do this one? Yeah, I know, but how did you start? What did you do first? So you added this length right here, and was what? 8. You added it. So 4 plus 2 is actually 6. Okay, so the length for the whole section at the bottom is 6, while the width is 5. So I need to multiply that. So what's 6 times 5? 30. Okay, so the answer would be C. Now let's do it another way. Okay, let's do it another way. Let's find out this area first, right here. Okay, so I have the length times the width. So what's the area of the patio? Somebody just said it. 20, right? Because I multiply 4 times 5, right? To find the area. 20. Okay. Now let's find the area for this one. Okay, I have the length at the bottom, which is 2, right? Okay, but I don't have the width on the right here. But wait a minute. If I look to the other side, isn't that the same length? So if there's 5 on the left, how much is there right here? 5. Okay, so now I have 5 times 2. What's that? 5 times 2. 10. Okay, I know we're a little rusty. And then what do I do next?
20 plus
20 plus 10 is how much? 30. So the answer is C. Okay, those were multiple ways of doing this. So you're right. Okay, whenever I said that is actually 30 square meters, it's not just 30 meters, because when we're finding area, okay, it's square and then whatever that is. So in this case, it's D, 30 square meters. Nice. It says at the right are 2 rectangles. Okay, so there's 2 rectangles right here that are joined together. Okay, would joining each rectangle below to the 2 rectangles make a shape that has an area of 98 square feet? Okay. Well, the area for this one is 24. What's the area for this one right here? 20. What's the area for this one? 20. And what's the area for this one? 18. So it says that if I find the area of this whole thing right here, so the area for this one is, for the bottom one, is how much? 30. And the area for this one? 48. Okay. So the total area for this is how much? 78. Good. So the question is, if I add this to 78, am I going to get 98? Okay. Yes or no? Okay. So if I had 24 to 78, can I do that? Let's see. 78 plus 24. That's 12. Nope, that's 102. So the answer is no for that one. Let's see. If I add 20 to 78, do I get 98?
Yes.
8 plus 0 is 8. 7 plus 2 is 9. So do I get 78? 98?
Yes.
Yes, I do. Got to work it out before I say anything. Okay. How about the next one? Yeah, because it's 20. How about 18? If I add it to 78, let's see. 8 plus 8, that's 16. 7 plus 1 is 8 plus 1 more is 9. Is that 98? No. So it's no for that one. All right, this is on your math packet, your area math packet. Okay, this is page 5. We're going to do just a couple of examples from page 5 and 6. Okay, so here's number 1. How could I divide this? Up and down or just across? Okay, it's easy. I just did across, right? If I did across, look, I already have my length and width. Okay, my length and width. And then again, area equals length times width, right? Well, so what's 8 times 2? 16. Okay, what's 5 times 6? 30. And then I add both of those, which I get what? 46. 6 plus 0 is 6. And then 1 plus 3 is 4. 46, okay? All right. Let me look at page 5. What do we have? All right. Some of them on page 5, you have a little star next to them, right? Okay. Let's do number 2, which has a little star next to it. So look at number 2. I could divide this in a couple of ways. Okay. I could divide it like this. Okay. Or I could divide it like this. Which one do you think? Or I could divide it like this.
Yeah.
So here I have my length, which is 5, and my width already. So what would it be for the big one? Remember, area is length times width, 35. Okay. Now, am I finding the area, the length of the whole tan or just half of it? Yeah, because if there's 5 right here, then it's 5 here at the bottom, right? If the whole thing is 10, whoops. If the whole thing is 10, okay, what's the blue section? How long is that? 5. Exactly. So now for the blue square, now I have my length and width, right? So what would be the area for the blue one? 15. So then I'm adding 35 plus 15, which is how much? 5 plus 5 is 10. Put the 0 down, carry the 1. 3 plus 1 is 4 plus the 1 that I carried, 5. So the total area for the whole thing is 50. Okay. Go to page 6. So number 1 has a little star on it, right? Yeah. So on this case, guess what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to divide it like this, because then now I have 3 times 3, which is 9. Okay. If the whole thing is 7 and there's 3 right here on this side of the square, how much is on this side? 3. Okay. If the whole thing is 7, but only this section is 3, how much is the length of the red square? 4 on this side, correct. So now I have the length of this. 2 times 4, how much? How much? 8. Okay. So then I add both areas. What's 8 times 9? 8 plus 9. 17. Okay. By the way, there's some that do not have little stars next to them. Those are a lot easier because I could just do this. Look. I could divide it like this because I already have 3 times 2, which is 6, right? Yes? And I already have this right here. What's the length and the width of the blue one? What's the length and the width of the blue one? The area is 18, but what's the length and the width? 6 and 3, which is 6 times 3, and you guys said it was 18. And then I just add 6 plus 18, right? 18 plus 6. 8 plus 6 is 14. Put the 4 down, carry the 1. And then 1 plus 0 is 1, plus the 1 that I carried is 2. 24.